Hey, everyone, welcome to Summit Series 1. Takes place tomorrow. Press conference. We got some tickets left on sale. Go ahead and get them. Download the Peak Fighting app, watch the pay-per-view, and let's get these questions going. So wear these guys out. We'll move on to the weigh-ins.
Hey guys, so welcome back to both Harrison and Jordan. Same question for both of you guys. Like I said, welcome back. If you getting ready for this fight, what did you possibly do different? And if anything, did you change things up, or what are you excited about for this fight?
Who's going first?
So some of the things that I did differently, a lot of my fights have been very grappling heavy, very wrestling heavy. So in preparation for this, I did a little more striking, more striking into takedown setups, worked on my patience. Before I was very, a little bit reckless with my takedowns. So really patience was key in this camp. So.
And Jordan?
So prepping for this fight, I've watched some film on him, or at least what I could find. He's got a pretty solid single leg, so I spent a lot of time drilling counters and defenses to that. Both of us love to grapple, so I fully expect this fight to go into deep waters on the ground. So we're just going to see who mentally breaks first.
Nice. So for Dylan, with one of the fastest knockouts in BKF history, how does it feel to actually put the gloves back on? Do you prefer BKFC? Are you happy to be having those 4-ounce gloves? What is your feelings on that?
Well, I didn't expect to be excited about having another MMA fight, but then I went a while without it, and I like BKFC, but then I got really excited about the aspect of having another MMA fight. So it really motivated me for this camp and stuff. So yeah, I'm glad to be putting the gloves back on for this one.
Nice. Cody, so being a 1-0 pro, most people are like, oh, 1-0, kind of getting in there, but I don't think most people realize what an amazing amateur career you had. How do you feel that translates going into pro? Do you feel ready? Are you excited to have that much experience going into it?
Yes, ma'am. So no offense to Mr. Winemiller, but I did all my losing as an amateur. Now that I've reached the pro level, I don't plan on losing anymore. So all that experience has been wonderful, and it's not so much taught me to love winning, but it taught me to hate losing. So it's a very valuable experience.
Nice. Thank you, guys.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to PFC. Some familiar faces, guys I've seen before, and some new faces here to the Summit Series. I know we have a couple titles. I'd like to address those. We have the bantamweight guys, Mr. Reyes first, going against, in my opinion, somebody who has a stylistic match pretty close to yourself. You guys are both very strong wrestlers. Also have a very good stand-up, game. Where do you see this fight going? Do you think the fight's going to find itself in the center and end up a striking match, or do you think you'll be able to impose your will? Mr. Reyes. Mr. Ins. Oh.
Dice que peleando con un luchador, que si van a pelear en el medio o van a tirar manos más, o qué piensas. Como si estás peleando otro luchador, que si vas a estar en el medio luchando con él o tirando puños, como qué piensas hacer.
Yo pienso hacer lo que se me dé en el combate. Estoy preparado para dar puños y para pelear como luchador. Estoy preparado para todo. Según
claro.
como se dé según en el instante que sea la pelea, se pelearé. Si es arriba, arriba. Si se me va a pelear abajo, pelearé abajo.
I can't prepare for anything. If the fight is standing up, I'll stand up. If the fight goes to the ground, I'll go to the ground. It doesn't matter. I came to fight.
And for your opponent, likewise, Mr. Araujo, You are a very strong wrestler. We came in and saw not only your stand-up pressure to get to the takedown, but also your ability to finish the takedown and control your opponent on the ground. Do you see yourself winning the same way, or do you plan on making it a stand-up war tomorrow? Doesn't have a mic. I'm asking people questions that can't.
No Nintendo. No
Yeah,
Nintendo.
well, hey, these are the fights I'm interested in. I want the little guys. I want to see what they have to say.
¿Tú planeas estar con él en el medio o quieres tirar puños o quieres luchar? Es la misma pregunta que preguntaron a él. ¿Tú cómo ves la pelea yendo?
Ya, yo nunca planeo nada, pues simplemente lo que salga, pues porque me gusta y simplemente quiero disfrutar de cada combate.
I'm just here to do what needs to be done. I have fun at every fight.
Look forward to tomorrow, gentlemen. Moving on to our, and quite frankly, I was involved in seeing some of this put together last night at about 2 o'clock in the morning. The 155 title. First, I just wanted to ask Igor, having already had to jump in as a replacement for an injury, then finding yourself mid-cut without an opponent, how does that affect your game plan and strategy, if it does at all?
The game plan itself does not change whatsoever. I did have to make a mean cut for this one, but it's just what we do. It's just part of the sport. We're always ready, no matter what. So here I am. Props to Mr. Hibbs, though, for taking this on. There's a reason why there's weight classes, so we'll find out tomorrow.
Absolutely, and coming across to your opponent, Ian, know you very well. We were in the middle of the night trying to figure out what we were going to do fight-wise, and we had an opportunity to take a title fight. You only want to know as an amateur. We do have a lot of experience, smokers, lots of other fights outside of just our amateur career. What's your game plan coming into this, and does it affect your mindset at all?
No, it doesn't affect anything. I spar with guys bigger than this guy all the time, so it doesn't affect anything. The lightest guy I train with usually is like 170, so I'm ready for anything.
Look forward to tomorrow, gentlemen. And I did have one more question coming back to Mr. Bradford. I'm never going to let you get off the stage without answering. So let me ask, how's the sponsorship going? Any luck? Any luck?
At this point, it's not just Wonka. I'll take anybody.
You guys heard it here first, all right? The Candyman would like a little bit of sponsorship. Gentlemen, can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Just one more question. Jackson, I think a lot of us deal with fighters pulling out and just kind of losing that fight. I don't think very many of us can step up on 10 days notice. Do you train year-round for stuff like this, or how do you feel stepping in on such short notice?
I was excited stepping in on 10 days notice. I love to fight. I really didn't think as a big of enough problem. I mean, the weight cut wasn't fun, but weight cuts are never fun. But I'm always training, so I thought, why not? And I thought it'd be a fun experience to take on.
Nice. Last question. So for the boss man himself, Johnny, how does it feel to have to deal on the fly with all these little hiccups?
To be honest, I wish I was like other promotions at those times and just abandon ship and not worry about it and just go on with the card. But I hate to see people put in so much work and then get screwed. So I always try to make the best of a situation because, they put in a lot of work and you gotta, it's my time to work too. So it just seems like the last couple cards have been long nights. The Friday night's been pretty hectic. I mean, staying up till 2 in the morning waiting on answers is not something I really enjoy, but it's just part of it.
Thank you, guys.
Anything else? I think we're going to go on to weigh-ins, so let's get it going. Thanks, guys.